Hey everyone, and welcome back or welcome to my channel if you haven't been here before, and if you haven't been here before, please subscribe to be a part of the bilingual family, which is mostly me attempting to speak English. In today's video, I am going to show you my second to last update of this year from my project pen. It's the November pen update, and I am very excited because it's again, quite surprisingly, a very good update. Also, my hair is drying at the moment. Weird ponytail, so it can curl a little bit less. I'm gonna stop rambling and just go ahead and go straight into it because man, we have a few good ones today. Okay, so first of all, we have the banger of this update. I said in my previous update that this was going to be the banger, and this is actually the banger. My Glow Recipe Watermelon Glow Niacinamde Dewdrops are finally empty. I'm gonna be honest, now that we're actually heading into winter, I'm a little bit sad that this is empty because I feel like my skin could really use this, which is insane because I've been trying to empty it and then it's like, you know what, I'm gonna repurchase it. This is finally empty. So this is the original packaging, and in here we had whatever was left in the little glass container. Empty. Ain't nothing coming out. The first one of this month and more to come. Last month we emptied the Essence Pretty Natural Foundation and my Essence Pretty Fresh Foundation, Fresh and Fit Foundation, something like that. Was still not completely finished. It was almost empty. I could feel that I was getting there. Now, before I show this to you guys, I totally forgot to, I always try to clean the stuff that's still inside, and I forgot to pour the water out. So we're in that kind of situation where you can still see the water is still inside of it. So I apologize for that. Empty. It is finally completely done. The bits that you can still see are bits that are just dried up and they're just there. Whenever you have a jar of Nutella, the kind of same thing happens where there are still little bits and pieces, but you can't really get it off. And you know, I'm so excited about this one being empty because I love the formula of this foundation, but the color does not work for me at all. And I found, especially now getting into those more wintry months, like December, January and February that are coming, this is going to be way too dark for me. So this is the second empty of this month, which is so exciting. I'm absolutely exhilarating at this fact, which is probably grammatically not a great way to say it, but I am. Now, last month we also added in a new concealer, and that concealer was the NYX Professional Makeup Bare With Me Concealer Serum. I've been doing well on this. It's not going as quickly. I am doing quite well on this one. It is going a little bit slower than I actually anticipated. I think that's because of the fact that this was a little bit too light for me at the beginning of this month and also in October, and now it is getting to the point where it's actually more my type of shade. Still don't really know what I think about this concealer. I know a lot of people rave about this, and I do like it underneath the eyes. I do find it quite hydrating, but like I said, there is just something about this that I don't necessarily enjoy. Having said that, it's an okay concealer, you know, it's a fine concealer, but I will be happy when this is empty. For the December update, I hope to make a good amount of progress where we are at least right here. That is where I would like to be in the next update. So this is great progress this month. I'm happy with that. Oh yeah, I've totally forgot to mention, but the foundation that I will be replacing is actually one that I've been already working on. It took a week into November and the Essence one was empty, so like I said, there wasn't a lot left. And since then I've been working on my Fenty Beauty Eaze drop or Eaze drop in the shade 3, and this one is getting too dark and it is almost empty. I will insert a clip of a flashlight so you can actually hopefully see where I'm at with this product. But since then I have made a significant amount of progress with this one, and I do foresee it being empty in the December update, which is exciting because that's 3 foundations in the past 4 months maybe. So that is great. I'm very happy with that. Moving on to powder, we have the Rare Beauty Always an Optimist setting powder, and this is the shade Light. But I have to say, getting into the winter months, again, my skin is changing because of the weather, because of the season change, and that means that some products are working for me and others not as much, and you can really notice what was that? I'm losing my voice in the middle of this video? I don't think so. I think this is a great summer powder for me, but I've started to notice with the weather getting a little bit colder that my skin is not liking this powder at all. The formula is a little bit too dry for me right now. I haven't made the best amount of progress, but I think we still have quite a significant amount of progress in this. But again, I will have to wait and see in the before and after pictures of like last month and this month to see if we have some progress. But I think we are reaching just slightly below the half level mark. I'm gonna have to see what this does during December and if it keeps on being so incredibly dry on my skin. So it might happen that I just put a pause on this product for a while. We'll see about this one in December, but I still like it, but maybe more during the summer months. Quickly take a break from the base products and move on to the lip products, because I always do my lip products at the end of the video, and then I'm always kind of like disappointed, and I just have to be like, there's not a lot of progress with this one, there isn't a lot of progress with this one. I want to kind of get that out of the way, and then at the end, I promise you, like blush, bronzer and highlighter are really, really good. So I would watch that if I was you. First of all, I'm actually going to start with something very exciting when it comes to the lip liner. This is the Essence Day 8 Hour Lip Liner in the shade 01 Curious. Man, we've been on a journey with this one, and I am so happy to say that this one is almost empty. Again, I'm gonna compare it to last month, but I can already show it to you like this, and this is basically what we have left of this lip liner, which is pretty insane to me because it's like, it's nothing. There's nothing left of this. It's also the one that I have on my lips right now. I've been trying to use it a little bit more in a little bit more strategic way, blending it out with an eyeshadow brush so it isn't as intense. I've been using, you know, a little pink lipstick in my makeup looks on Instagram a little bit more just to make sure that I'm actually using this, and it has paid off. And I like, look at this. This is gonna be empty by this December update, so I'm very happy that this is almost completely gone. Okay, moving on to my ABH Kiss lipstick. This seems to be unending. I don't know what to say. I feel like I have managed to kind of round off the top of this lipstick a little bit more compared to our last update, but it seems like this is not moving, and I have been using this quite a bit with like an eyeshadow or just like a lip brush, but it doesn't seem like it's doing anything. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm becoming quite frustrated with the shade because it's not a shade that I prefer. It's not a shade that I want to wear. Man, I want to see like the comparison clips with the previous update, and I want to see some progress because that will just make me enthusiastic about this, using the shade again. It's also the lipstick that I have on right now together with a lip gloss that I'm gonna talk about right now. We have the Essence Shine 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 lip gloss. I hate this. I'm so sorry, but I do. When I put my flashlight against this, I can definitely see holes and just like a lot of progress in this. But the annoying thing is that this formula seems to stick to the walls of this kind of tube, and it's not letting you see any kind of progress. So I don't know where I am at with this product. I hope to see even more progress to the point where I can actually see it sink, because I don't know why it's not sinking. So my other lip gloss is the Catrice 5-in-1 Glossy Lip Oil, something like that. It's a product where I feel like I've used this a ton. This is one of my favorite lip glosses, and I don't really know how much progress you're going to see compared to the other video, but like in terms of progress, what I've been doing is trying to empty like the bottom of this. Yeah, there's just a lot of product on like the side of the one that I've been trying to scrape out instead of focusing on the bottom a little bit, just because I see that product and I want to get it out. So that's kind of what's been happening with this lip product, but I think compared to the previous update, there is like a lot of progress with this. I'm very happy with it because it's like an almost empty product, and that is just very exciting to me. I have my Vive Common in Hot lipstick, but I actually don't have it with me right now. That is also one that is in my Project Pen. If you watch my series, I also have like a playlist on my channel from all of my Project Pen products videos. But I can already tell you, because I've been focusing so much on the ABH Kiss lipstick, that there is not going to be a lot of progress on that one. You're going to see it in the pictures. Hoping to have a little bit more progress in the next month. And again, with that lipstick, the goal is to kind of make progress on it, but not completely empty or throw it out because it's a lipstick that I enjoy and I just kind of want to see some progress, but nothing else. The ABH Kiss lipstick, that one has to go, you know, that's a completely different matter. So those were all of the lip products. So now we're gonna move on to the very exciting bit of today's video, which means that I will be also rolling into new products, but I kind of have to think about the ones that I want to throw in because I am not completely decided yet. But anyway, first of all, we have the bronzer. This is the Essence Hello Good Stuff Matte and Glow bronzer in the shade 10 Cocoa Cool. My goodness, was this difficult to pan. It was so powdery. It's a nice formula, don't get me wrong, but it's a difficult one to pan because there is just a lot of pigmentation to it, a lot of powderiness to it, like a lot of kick up. In the previous update in October, I talked about the fact that there was already like a little bit of a dent. You could feel it going down, and I wasn't sure when I was actually going to pan it, but because I was using it on the cheeks, the forehead, the nose, and then also on the eyes, it seems to have done wonders because a pan, ladies and gentlemen and non-binaries. This is the Essence Hello Good Stuff bronzer. But yeah, this is panned and I am so happy with it because I was so tired of using this bronzer because it's like not really my shade, not really my formula. So this was so exciting. So I'm actually going to take this out of the project pan and roll something new in. Every single time you get to like the bottom and you see that little bit of metallic, you're just like, oh. I think I'm gonna insert a picture of the product that I am going to replace this with and like where it's at the moment, because I am not completely sure what product I want to use, especially kind of heading into the winter months. I need to find a product that will suit it a little bit more. Moving on to the blush. We have a wonderful miracle again. This was the blush in my project pan. I introduced it only last update, so it's been a month since that update, and boy do I have news for you. So this is the Fenty Beauty Cheeks Out Cream Blush in the shade Rose Latte. Oh, I already showed it to you, which is one of my favorite shades. So this is the beautiful pen in this lovely blush color, which is also like a perfect blush color for the winter months, which is why I'm actually thinking about keeping this in my blush collection because I just love it so much. It's also the one that I am wearing today. I was so happy about this because again, cream blush is so difficult to pan, and when I first started using this there was already a little bit of a dent, but I wasn't sure how long this was going to take. Cream blush can take like ages, especially when it's quite a pigmented formula. And then one day I just reached the bottom and I fell into what can only be described as a very fictional kind of heaven. But like I said before, I'm gonna take a look at my collection, see the kind of product that I want to roll in, because I actually didn't think about that before I filmed this video, which is kind of, you know, this was so exciting. I couldn't believe it when I saw this. I could not believe it. Such an exciting pan as well. And then finally we have this product from Essence. This is the Glow Go Instant Highlighter in the shade 01 Fairy Lights. When looking at it like this, you might wonder, especially compared to the last update, like, Lynn, what did you do? Why does it look fuller than the previous update? And that is just because I've been trying to scrape as much as I possibly can out of this, but that also ended up with some of the product just sticking to the walls again and not going down. So this is where we are currently at. There is a little bit left at the very bottom and a little bit on top as well. But what I think I'm also going to do with this product is actually take out the stopper so I can reach the top part of this tube and also like the bottom part. But when I look at it with a flashlight, I feel like I can actually pan this or empty it by the next update. Yeah, I'm gonna be very happy with this, but again, this is an almost empty product. But that, guys, concludes today's project pan update for the month of November, which means that next month is going to be our final update of 2022. But yeah, again, I'm just very surprised. I'm curious as to what I can still do in the final month. I feel like because it's the final month that I really want to push through and use these products as much as possible so we can have a very beautiful finale. Let me know if any of you are actually participating in a project pan and why you are participating. I actually am very interested in that because my reasons might differ from yours. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching today's video, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!